being a Kent alumni myself, I got to know how cool it is to come from Kent State and make it to the big leagues, man. It's awesome.
It's a great feeling, it's like ultimate success at, playing a sport. You start off at Pee Wee League, and you go into junior high, high school, college, and you always have dreams of playing in the big leagues, and then when you finally get here, it's like, oh, I finally arrived, and it's the greatest accomplishment that, a person can reach at, a single sport.
That's great. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
I got to ask you, since you come to Ohio, what's your favorite fishing hole?
Favorite fishing hole? I mean, Lake Erie's the best. There's no question. It's got more fish than any other lake of all the Great Lakes, and it's got my favorite, which is walleye. It's got perch. It's got steelhead. It's got smallmouth bass. That's definitely the favorite.
Excellent. You ever try rolling down to Tappan for the bass down there?
We haven't made it down there yet. I think maybe next off season we're going to head down there. But we did some bass fishing in Lake Evans down in, I think, Youngstown area. Caught a 4-pound largemouth, which was the best I've ever done. So we had some fun, and we found some nice little fishing spots in Ohio.
Well, catch a catfishing tournament down at Tappan, you'll love it.
Yeah, we hopefully we'll be able to head down for some flathead. We were talking about doing something down near the Ohio River because I guess they catch some real nice flatheads out of there, but we didn't have a chance yet, so hopefully next year.
That's all good. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
I was just wondering what role your faith had in your comeback last year. You were just amazing last year. It was a huge turnaround, and I loved it. I wonder if you could speak about that at all.
Kicking can be a pretty tough spot mentally, and you can give your best effort, and sometimes things just don't go your way, and that was pretty much how things ended up 2006 season. So I had a pretty critical decision to make. Was I going to abandon ship and lose all hope, or was I going to trust God with things and know that he had always provided for me in the past, and he would continue to do it in the future? And that doesn't necessarily mean made field goals or missed field goals, but he would give me what I needed to make it through. And so I made the decision, although it wasn't an easy one, to trust God with my circumstances, and came into camp last year confident in the abilities he had given me, and went after it, and put a lot of hard work into it, and here we are a year later, and the year went great.
That's awesome. How do you think this season's going to go?
Hopefully very well. We're putting in a lot of work right now. That's required to get ready for a long season, and if we learned anything from last season is just because you win one game doesn't mean you're going to win the next week. So all this talk of how great we did last season, well, that certainly is not going to carry over to this season. This is a new year, new beginning, new players, new team, new schedule, new everything. So we've got to put the work in now to get ready.
That's great. Are you seeing many lives change with your influence of Christ in the league?
It's hard to say. We've got a really good group of guys on the team, and that sure does make it easier when those tough decisions come your way, and when you got teammates you can rely upon to encourage you in your faith. We've got a great team chaplain who provides Bible studies and weekly discipleship stuff, so I feel very blessed to be in the situation I'm in.
Well, thank you, sir.